Florida, 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 as Tim Russert said in 2000, but it's 2012, primary day is here. And the Big Mo is definitely looking like it's behind Mitt Romney on the back of an unprecedented negative ad buy, literally unprecedented. $15.3 million has been spent over the past month by the Romney camp and its unaffiliated PACs over the super PAC over the past month. In contrast, Newt Gingrich has spent around $3 million, being outspent 5-1. Put this in perspective. John McCain in 2000 spent $11 million on television ads in the entire primary cycle. Mitt Romney has spent more in Florida than John McCain did the entire primary campaign on television ads last time around. And no, it's not your imagination. It is uglier and more negative than ever before. I spoke to Kenneth Goldstein, who heads up CMAG, which tracks political advertising. And he told me late last night that 92% of the ads in Florida over the past week have been negative. That is an unprecedented amount of sludge. He said every year he gets calls from reporters saying, is it worse? Has it ever been this bad? And every year, Ken Goldstein says, don't be ridiculous. It's always been terrible. This year he told me it's different. This year is the worst he has ever seen. Congratulations, America. We've hit a new low. But this is really going to have interesting implications long run in the race. Negative ads at this level work. I was down in Florida the other week. They're everywhere you turn around, a bewildering variety of attacks, predominantly on Newt Gingrich, although Newt's been trying to give as good as he's got with the limited cash. The big question is, A, whether this level of negativity ends up alienating voters, driving down turnout in Florida. There have been reports that turnout does seem down this morning. The second big question is whether this kind of a massive negative ad buy, an attempt to destroy your opponent, ends up reflecting badly on Mitt Romney in the long run. It's a very interesting calculation he's making. He's shown himself to be a very pragmatic figure, a highly moral man in private who's willing to do whatever it takes to win in politics. The idea seems to be that he's willing to campaign dirty in order to have the opportunity to govern clean. This level of negativity will leave a mark, but there's no question it's been enormously effective. We'll see what the results are at 7 p.m. tonight. It may be an early night. The fight will then go on to the Nevada caucus. But the big takeaway today, an unprecedented level of negative ads in Florida for this presidential primary season.